Hi, welcome to another Move to Heal session. This is a part of my chair series where we do movement and breath work and vagal nerve exercises and self-therapies to help activate that parasympathetic nervous system, which will improve digestion and circulation, reduce anxiety down, and reduce physical pain. I am Monica Boyle. You can find me at betterhealthbymonica.com. I am a certified functional health coach who works one-on-one with people who have anxiety and gut issues. I also offer a la carte lab testing and interpretation, and I teach these Move to Heal sessions in a private one-on-one session via Zoom. Everything I do is fully virtual. So you can check that out on my website at betterhealthbymonica.com, social media Better Health by Monica, and if you like this video, please share it, subscribe, and like, leave me a comment, connect with me on social media. I would love to meet you and hear your story. All right, let's get started. So come sitting up tall in your chair, feet flat on the ground. Clasp your hands behind your neck, your elbows are in your peripheral vision. We're going to start with 2 minutes of vagal nerve exercises, and we've done these in previous videos, so repetition is key, and I want you to really get to know these exercises pretty well. So keeping your nose and your chin and your face forward, just look to the right. Easy looking over to the right, keeping the face forward, working those eye muscles. In the previous videos, I've talked about the connection between the eye muscles and the suboccipital muscles of the base of the skull and how that can help shift the cervical spine and shift us into parasympathetic nervous system activation, which will activate the vagus nerve and do all the things that we want. Breathing into the belly. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. One more breath. Close the eyes down. You might get a little dizzy. It's okay. Breathing out. Open the eyes. Let's go over to the left. Inhaling into the belly, practicing diaphragmatic breathing. Looking at that left elbow, or whichever elbow you're looking at. Holding for at least 30 seconds. Allowing yourself to swallow and sigh and yawn, knowing that that is a sign that your autonomic nervous system is relaxing. And closing your eyes down. From here, press your head into your hands and your hands into your head. So you're activating those arm muscles, the back muscles, feeling that pressure. Take a breath in as hard as you can, press the head into the hands, hand into the head. And then relax everything down. Close your eyes down. Shrug the shoulders up to the ears. Inhale. And exhale, let everything melt down. Do that one more time. Up and down. Exhale. Good. Shake your head side to side. Just tap into the sensations of your neck. And now we're going to do one more basic vagal nerve exercise, looking over to the right. Again, keeping that nose and chin forward, dropping the right ear, down to your shoulder. Those eyes stay looking down towards your right shoulder, keeping the chin and the nose forward like your eyes and your chin are moving in an opposite direction. Relaxing the shoulders, making sure they're even, breathing into the belly. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Keep holding. Focusing on the breath, focusing on one spot, keeping those eyes directly over and down. Sometimes the dizziness comes from looking down or up. You want to look directly to the side. So try not, because you don't want to go cross-eyed, Okay, bring the eyes down, bring the head up, take a breath in. So yeah, sometimes you can get a little dizzy if the eyes are really straining or if maybe one of them is looking different than what it should be. So just try to keep it directly over to the corner of the eyes, no matter where your head position is. So I'll explain that a little bit better. Let's look over to the left. Tip that ear down. So your eyes are gonna move, but they're gonna stay at the corner of your eyes. Okay, so you're not looking up or down, you're looking like kind of like at the bridge of your nose for your furthest eye. And that ear is driving down, breathing into the belly. You can always look over at me for a reference. I hope I look like I'm doing the right thing. Breathe in. Because I can't see my eyes, but I can feel it. And breathing out, exhale, close the eyes down. Take one breath in and out. Good. Bring your back onto the chair. So now you're relaxed a little bit. Take your hands, place them on the low belly. Close the eyes down and let's do 5 deep belly breaths, diaphragmatic breaths, trying to bring the breath as deep as you can into that low abdominal area. Almost visualize the breath coming in and pooling and expanding at the bottom, okay? Take a breath in. And exhale. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. So if you feel like you can't quite access the low belly breath, it's like maybe it's concentrating up in the solar plexus, maybe it's more in the chest, it's okay. Just do what you can and think of it as that practice. This is retraining the breath, retraining the nervous system. So we want to work on expanding the low belly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Good. We're going to move into some tapping. Easy tapping like we did in the previous video. Again, repetition is key. Allowing your body to train and tune into the sensation. So you're using light fists and you're tapping 2 inches below the belly button. So it's kind of like over the reproductive organs. And you want to truly relax the belly. So if you notice any tension in the belly, try your best to breathe into that belly area and relax it. So breathe. I know it can feel uncomfortable because this is where we hold our fat, and it can be a place that we tend to avoid, but that is part of the discomfort that we experience, that insecurity, that not wanting to kind of give this area attention. And so this is us working through that. This is us showing our body love and compassion with movement, and trying to relax that tension that we hold in such an emotional spot. Exhale. So that's kind of the energetic and spiritual level of this, but it also has a physiological point, and it is to bring that heat and circulation and help that internal flexibility of the intestines. And breathe out. Good. Rub the belly in that counterclockwise position, up the right, down the left. I'm doing the opposite of what I'm supposed to be doing, so I'm doing it the way you are supposed to be doing it, to be clear. Place those hands back at that low belly area. Those thumbs are going to be in the belly button to the best of your ability, and we're going to do about 40, let's do 50 intestinal exercises. So push the belly out, pull the belly in. This is a muscular exercise. Push the belly out, almost force the relaxation. It's a oxymoron, but you want to push and relax the belly out and then use the abdominal muscles to pull the belly button in towards the spine. Relax out and in. Out and in. 1. Out and in. 2. Out and in. 3. Out and in. 4. Out and in. 5. Out and in. 6. Out. I'm only moving my belly. My hands and arms are moving as a result of my belly moving. 8. In. Out. In. 9. Out and in. 10. Out and in. 1. Out and in. 2. Out and in. 3. Out and in. 4. Out and in. 5. Out and in. 6. Out and in. 7. Out and in. 8. Out and in. 9. Out and in. 20. Keep going. I'm just going to count. If you want to go faster or slower at your own pace, that is okay. The point is that we're giving that body that circulation. Again, we just worked on fixing that cervical spine, and I recommend you do those basic vagal nerve exercises more than what we do together here. Maybe you do that twice each exercise, because that's opening up that blood flow to the brain, and now we're working the lower abdominal area where most of our blood is stored. Not most, a lot of our blood is stored, to help pump that blood back up to the brain. That's kind of the visualization and energetically what I'm thinking. All right, let's count for 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pay attention to your breath. 5, 6. What does it want to do? 7, 8. Just breathe easy. Don't force the breath. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring a little smile to your face. 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good. Rub that belly in that counterclockwise direction, the same way that I am. So, like I mentioned in the previous video, innately you want your breath to be inhaling when you push your belly out and exhaling when you pull your belly in. It just happens naturally. You're not forcing it. So just tune into that. Don't worry if it's not happening, but notice that and try to retrain yourself that when the belly relaxes, that diaphragm expands and takes breath in. And then when you engage those abdominals, it contracts and then you're able to exhale. So think of it like that physiologically. Okay, so that is basically our warm-up, our 2 vagal nerve exercises and then our intestinal exercises to try to get that blood flow moving and get that vagus nerve activated. The parasympathetic state is now in activation. Now let's work on the spine, mobility, and strength to try to work on relaxing the tension that gets built up from our lives and from the postural habits that we develop. All right, take a deep breath into the belly. I am sitting straight up. Inhale, exhale. Now, I want you to bring the chin all the way over to the right as much as you can, keeping that spine on the center axis, but just trying to go all the way over, not looking behind you. Don't turn your neck around like an owl, but just look straight over and breathe into the belly here. Exhale. Don't force anything, just keep looking over to the right. Inhale. Direct profile, exhale. Good, coming back to the center. Take an inhale. Exhale over to the other side, keeping that neck right on the center axis, just rotating the neck, trying to find that flat profile, breathing into the belly. One breath. Exhale. One more actually. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. Coming back to the center. Bring the chin all the way down. Try to connect the chin. And now take a deep breath into the back of the neck. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Feel the shoulders drop down. Coming up, and now you're going to bring that head back. Inhale. Easy, don't overdo it. Exhale. Just stretching the front of the throat. Exhale. Good, coming back to the center. Roll the shoulders back twice. And forward twice. Bring the arms out to the side. I want you to press, it's like you're pressing two walls apart so you have tension with your hands. Flex your hands back as much as you can. And now just easy, those hands are flexed. You can see my hands, even though the frame isn't wide enough. Try to pull that index finger even further back towards your head. You're gonna feel this opening sensation in the palm of the hand from the finger all the way down to the wrist. That's an energy channel, okay? Your spine is straight and you are pressing those arms out. That index finger is inching back towards your head, and just breathe here into the hands. Imagine like the palms are taking up healing energy in through the arms, pooling in the chest. Inhale. Hold this, exhale. See if you can relax the shoulders down. You can shake the head side to side if you need to. Inhale. Exhale. If you need to take a break, you can, but if you can stick with me, try. We're going to go back in slow circles to the back. Inhale. You might sigh or yawn or swallow. Again, that autonomic nervous system is working in the parasympathetic state even through some of this, okay? We're still breathing into the belly. We're still accessing the breath as our arms circle backwards, as that index finger wants to move further back and the palms are in flexion. Inhale. Shoulders back. Exhale. We're going to slowly move bigger. Again, you can take breaks if you experience pain. Just take breaks. I might have a higher threshold and might have more mobility. So just use your discretion and also consider your condition, right? We're going big circles back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale forward. One more. Inhale. Okay, take a break if you want to, but I'm going back to that position. Really press those hands out. We're trying to release stagnant energy that's built up in the back and the arms. Playing with tension and release. That index finger is still fighting to be further back than the rest of the fingers. We're going to go forward now. Those arms are moving in a forward circular motion, small circles, breathing into the belly. Inhale. Close those eyes down if you need to. Try to be present with the sensations, present with your body. And slowly move them forward. Again, take those breaks if it's too much, but also push yourself if it's appropriate, okay? Further. Okay, good. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Maybe you get some cracks. Inhale back. Exhale forward. One more inhale. And exhale, coming back out to the center. If you've stuck with me, you've done such a good job. Keep encouraging yourself. Inhale. Take the ultimate pause. And then exhale, bring your arms down. Feel that sensation of relaxation. Breathe into the belly. Exhale. Let the arms truly relax. Let the neck and the shoulders truly relax. Inhale. Exhale. Shake the head side to side. Maybe you even have that connection to energy. You can feel the tingliness of your body. You can feel your hands tingle, your arms tingle. Tap into that sensation that is your body's electricity. You just created that. You just cultivated that. Just tap into that sensation. Inhale. Relax. Exhale. Good. Shake that out. Okay, so just kind of give yourself a little shake. Again, anything extra that kind of needs to come out. Do a little cha-cha if you need to. Good. All right, let's move into the lumbar spine, and then we'll do some more flexion and extension of the thoracic. Hands on the thighs, okay? The back is straight. What we're gonna do here is move into flexion and extension of the lumbar spine, which is the low back. What I want you to do is engage the abdominals back towards the spine, allow the tailbone to tuck under, which moves the entire back into that flexion, but we're really working on the low back, on the lumbar spine. So here, the abdominals are back, that tailbone is tucked under. On your next inhale, you're gonna move through the center of the spine, come back to that seated position, and then you can dump the belly forward and move into extension. You don't want to involve the upper back so much, or the upper body so much. It's more about that lumbar spine. You can give into that lordosis or give into that arch. Don't overdo it if you have pain. And we're going to move back and forth into this. So you're moving in that lumbar mobility, extension and flexion, back and forward. The initiation of the movement comes from the tailbone and the abdominals. The abdominals move back, they engage towards the spine, the tailbone tucks under, the entire spine moves as a result, and then the tailbone moves back like you're gonna wag your tail behind you and you're moving into extension. Do one more like that. Now, we're gonna try to move into a circle here, okay? If you can't get the circular motion, just try your best, all right? We're gonna go forward, so arch that back and send the tailbone back, and then see if you can go over to the left or the right, it doesn't matter, and you're gonna come on to the left side of your hip, okay? So my right side is off, my left side is on, and I'm really like hanging over, like my shoulders are all the way over to the left. You can see that. Now I'm gonna move back. So I'm gonna go back, the abs go back, and I move into that flexion, and then I'm gonna move over all the way to the right. And now all my weight is on the right, my shoulders are over to the right, my left hip is up, and now I'm moving forward. All right, let's keep going. This might be super simple for you, but I want you to really feel that rotation and moving through the flexion. Flexion is when we are bending our spine, and then all the way over to the extension is when we are moving into that kind of backward arch in a way. Keep going. The shoulders want to stay stable, and they want to stay even as well. Let's reverse the other way. So we're getting some of this movement in our abdominal cavity. This has a spinal functionality to it and helping the spine. And it also is strengthening the muscles that support the spine. And we're also getting internal flexibility in the organs. Okay, good. You can hear my chair squeaking. One more. Good. Coming back to the center. I want you to move back and forth, shifting side to side. Let your shoulders get involved, let your upper body get involved, let your arms just kind of hang down. Find a little bit more mobility and a little bit more of that wiggly sensation in the abdominal cavity. We're trying to break up any stagnant energy in the hips, in the low back. Breathing in to the belly, breathing out. Don't worry what you look like. This video is a little longer because we're working more on the spine. Good, coming to a seated position. Bring those hands clasped behind your back again. You're seated tall. Now we're going to move into flexion and extension of the thoracic spine, the upper spine. You're going to take an inhale, And now exhale, you're going to flex your spine forward. Use those abdominals to go back towards the spine and let your elbows come down and really drop your head and let your neck stretch. Take an inhale, hold, and exhale. Let your body come all the way up to that seated strong position, and then on the next inhale, you're going to go back into extension, and your sternum is going to go up towards the sky, your elbows back, lay that head in the hands, the abdominals are back and protecting the low back, and coming back on the exhale to that straight spine. Inhale, hold, exhale, forward. Use the abdominals to protect the low back, so they're connecting to the spine almost, and you're letting more mobility and access happen in space, happen in the spine, the upper spine. Inhale, hold. Exhale, rolling up. Inhale, extension, back. Open the chest. And coming back, center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, hold. Exhale, forward. Inhale, hold. Exhale up. So notice how I'm matching the breath to my movement. Every time we flex, we exhale. Every time we extend, like we're doing now, we're inhaling. Inhale. Energetically, it makes sense. Breathing, it makes sense. Coming back, I lied one more time. Quickly back down. Inhale, hold. And exhale, and I'm always inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. That's how we get rid of waste, through the mouth. Let's go back now here on the extension. Hold. I'm going to release. If you have the capability, release. Open your arms. Protect the low back with those abdominals. Open the palms. Take a big inhale. Allow that healing energy to really enter the sternum. Invite it in. Smile. Inhale. And now exhale, release the arms down and tap into that sensation. Feel your head. Breathe. One more breath in. Exhale. One more thing, we're going to do a little side bend easy. You can grab the chair. You can move over a little bit if you need to grab the chair a little bit better. You can raise your left hand up, and we're going to tip over to the side. I want you to think about going up and over. So you're not crunching down. You're trying to get more access in that hip and that side body. You're looking up towards the ceiling. That opposite shoulder isn't crunched. It's relaxed down to access more. Inhale. Hold, exhale. One more inhale. And coming center, hold at the center, breathe, feel that right side or left side, whichever one you stretched. Inhale, exhale, and the opposite arm comes up. You can scooch over if you need some more space to hold the chair. Up and over, those abdominals are involved, okay? They are engaged back because we want to protect the lower back as we go over. Looking up towards the ceiling, inhale, opposite shoulder relaxes. Relax both shoulders down towards the back, inhale. Exhale, one more inhale. And coming center, take a second to feel that. Be patient with the transitions, inhale. Exhale. So while there are appropriate times and necessary times to engage the abdominals, there also needs to be times to relax them and to allow that tension that we often, especially if we're athletic, I was a dancer, ballet. I spent my entire life sucking everything in and holding all of this emotion and tension in the gut and in that area, that once I started to allow myself to relax that's when my nervous system changed. That's when my sympathetic fight or flight shifted easier into that rest and digest, and that's when my anxiety reduced and my overall stress just improved. So just as much as, yes, we need to work the core and we need to build those muscles to support the spine, and that's what we're doing with some of these exercises, we need to take the time to relax that. So we're going to end this session with 20 intestinal exercises because I want to make sure that you get both the strengthening of the deep muscles and also the relaxation, so that we are starting our day or we're really working on that relaxation technique, right? You can lean back in your chair if you'd like. You can also be tipping forward and let the belly fall forward. Some people like that better. It depends on what's more comfortable for you. I'll sit up and do this since we haven't done this one yet. It's intestinal exercise, but we're doing this with a straight spine and almost a little bit of that arch back to let the belly dump forward, right? So breathing and moving the belly out and in, out and in, out and in. So keep going. As you do this, you may notice a lot of movement in the low back, right? And you can see how when you dump it out, that back is in that extension. And then when you move the belly back and you press it in, you move into a more neutral spine. And so you can see the connection on how the abdominal muscles really impact the spine. And we're also strengthening those postural muscles by doing this simple exercise. Okay. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, relax. You can sit back in your chair, take a breath in. I do like to end with a little bit of energy connection, so let's just do a quick little tap of the fingertips, tapping those fingertips. And now come to stillness and let your palms face each other and tap into that sensation. Feel the negative energy between the palms. Breathe into the belly. Bring that smile to the face. Feel that space. Let the thoughts drift away. Come back to the body. Come back to the sensation. Breathing in. Allow that swallow, sigh, yawn. And you can rub your palms together. Bring them over your eyeballs. Open your eyes. Move your eyes around. Look to the right and hold. Look to the left and hold. We're sending healing energy into the eyeballs. And rub those palms. And just swipe down the body. Swipe down like you're swiping away any more of that. Just the last remnants of stagnant energy and feeling renewed, recharged, and ready for your day. So I hope that you enjoyed this class. It was a little bit longer, but I wanted to really tend to the back. And I think it's important for us to see how movements that we may not think are directly related to the back. You know, we think that we need to like massage, or we need to sit on a tennis ball or lay on a tennis ball to try to break up the tension in that area that is experiencing tension. But these movements that we do is addressing pain all over the body and is releasing stagnant energy and tension and muscle tension throughout the entire body. And so it's going to address the pain that you feel regardless of where it is. And even simple vagal nerve and breath work exercises can do so much in preventing and reducing that pain level down. So join me in the next video. We're going to stand up. We're going to do more movement with our legs because it's also very important. And just imagine how quickly you could do this without me talking thoroughly about it. I do really like to over explain because I think it's important, and I encourage you to watch this particular particular video again and again so that my cues end up becoming part of your practice. And when you do this on your own and when you start to get to know these exercises better, then you're going to be able to do this much faster, apply it to your day whenever and wherever you need to apply it. Thank you again for watching. I hope this helped you. BetterHealthByMonica.com. Like, subscribe, and reach out. And I do offer those free consultations if you're interested in any of the services that I offer. All right, catch you next time.